Some of the greatest stories on Earth involve unearthing buried treasure and the riches it brings. But treasure doesn't have to be undiscovered to be valuable. There's a seemingly limitless amount of treasure troves all over the world, and they can be resting in something as simple as a grandparent's chest in their office. History can make any mundane box or chest into something truly special, something that can withstand the test of time, and having a connection to that history can make it an integral part of who you are. For Trent's family, those treasures come from Europe, where his great-grandmother was born and raised, and where his great-grandpa was stationed during World War II.
Yes, my mother was born in England and came to America through Ellis Island and went through the process of becoming a U.S. citizen.
There in the drawers and bins, covered in dust, is everything from newspapers, pictures, and decorations he earned from the Army during his service. One standout item is a photograph of a young Queen Elizabeth taken at a train station by his great-grandma, and has since been passed down generation to generation. This item has gone from great-grandparents to grandparents and will be passed down in the future once more. Many of the other photos that are featured in this chest include things such as a photo of Kenneth Dyer, Trent's aforementioned great-grandpa, in full military attire, along with the generals he served under.
But this is General Omar Bradley with a signature towards my father given to him in 1945.
Each item tells a story of its own that allows much more depth than is just shown in the pictures. More than just pictures rest in these trunks, such as a newspaper announcing France's declaration of war against Germany alongside Britain. This is one of the many kinds of print one could expect to find during the time period. Some of the most popular magazine publications of the time were also stored away for safekeeping. These things, and many more, are timeless and could be a part of stories for generations. However, with the digital revolution, there's a risk of traditions like these dying out.
Unfortunately, today's technology and today's children and the future generations don't seem to be as interested in the past as they used to, and a lot of it is modernization, of course, with people living all over the country and no one really holding back to where they were as it was 50, 60 years ago.
While this may seem like a pessimistic and outdated outlook on technology to some, it should be viewed merely as a reminder that sometimes the old-fashioned way isn't in need of changing.